Hello, it's Uncle Jim. Had a little emergency today. I'm in the middle of doing a reloading video, and we had a part on the toilet that broke, and that was my fault. User error, it unscrews, it doesn't pop off. So I broke this piece to a Mansfield toilet, and I have to do a quickie repair right now. And then I talked to my son about it, and I was like, yeah, we're going to have to order this part, and I'll temporarily fix it for now. And he's like, well, maybe there's a 3D printed CAD for this. And I'm like, there's no way. They have toilet parts on Thingiverse. And guess what? They had two. So this is what happened here. And it's supposed to unscrew. You just don't yank on it like a monkey, which I did, and it's super soft. All right, so for now, I'm going to temporarily fix this until we get the printer done. I think it takes 1 or 2 hours. He's making 2 different models. They actually had 2 different models of these for your toilet, which should never break. All right, so what I'm going to do on this guy, so I just took a Gatorade cap and drilled a hole in it with a tapered bit, and hopefully this gets us back a flushing in the powder room. And I'm just going to take a glue gun and glue gun the hell out of this thing. Oh, and it's melting in there good. And then I'm going to slap this on here and align the hole and hold her down to Chinatown. Ow! Yeah, we're aligned. Okay. So I'll let this cool. I'll put it back in the toilet and show you where it goes. And then we're going to check out the 3D printed part and see if we're good to go instead of the Billy Bob fix here. Oh, I didn't align that very good. All right. Okay, so what originally was happening is this bar, the actuator arm, was getting binded up on the plunger part, and I went to pull this off instead of unscrew it. Okay, so we have our temporary modified part, and hopefully the 3D printed part's gonna work. But I think this Uncle Jim mod would last for years anyway. It really doesn't do anything but stop at the top of the plunger, and that's where your water goes through. And let's try this. All right, so that time, what I was going to try and fix is this. This is binding right here, and I think I just need to heat it and bend it, and we'll figure that out. Okay. All right. Okay, so we got that temporarily fixed, and we're waiting on the 3D printer. Meanwhile, I can't stop playing with this thing. Why can't they make one that pees? You know, if they made one of these that peed, that would be awesome. Initials, of course. All right. And he's reloadable, so there's that. You gotta love that. You gotta be able to reload. So there you go, totally reloadable. And we'll check for function again. How good is that? If it only pee. Come on now. Should be done. We got two shapes. One's cone, one's flat. Do you feel lucky, punk? You gonna fix your toilet today, punk? Oh. All right. Okay, hot off the press. My son did two different designs. They're much more heavy duty than the original part, way stronger. The threading is perfect on these. And so this one has the notches in it, kind of like the factory one, but it's a little more tapered here. And then the flat came out beautiful. And then this other one's way thicker. That thing ain't gonna break off if a monkey tries pulling on it. And beautiful threading and everything. And so we'll put one of these on. We'll save the other one for under the sink in case the monkey tries to pull instead of unscrew. And we're good to go. Who would have thunk you could 3D a part for your toilet? That's crazy. All right, let's go try one. Okay, I took off the hillbilly part, which would have lasted for years. Okay. Now, it's a good thing my son printed two of these. See how that looks like the stock part? However, the threads were a little too small, so that one was out. This one here was a little rough getting on, so hit it with the heat gun a little bit, threaded it on, and you want to make sure it comes back off because that's how you replace your gasket down here. Okay, so that is done. That's going to last forever. Now, the whole reason for this wasn't the problem until the monkey tried pulling it off instead of unscrewing it. All right? The problem was whenever you change your gasket at the bottom, you have to take this off. And you got to slip it around this bar here, which is plastic. And eventually it got open that way. And sometimes when this is in this position, it wouldn't go back to center. All right? See how it goes back to center now? So what I had to do is take a heat gun very lightly to here and push it inward so we had an inward angle to keep this going straight instead of that way when it's shut. And that way we didn't have to listen to see if the toilet was leaking or not. So there's that. This thing got a little warped from changing gaskets over time. And I think we're good. So you can fix a toilet with a 3D part. And just warming this up here and pushing it in keeps it coming center here. All right, so I'll turn the water on and we'll check it. Okay, so now some people are going to say, get a chain style stopper, blah, blah, blah. These are like $2.50. All right, they'll last you 5 years or so for the flush valve. That's that gasket down there. We're good to go, people. See how that went straight? See how that went straight or even to the left? That's what we want. And it only took a heat gun. And if it wasn't for the monkey, we'd never be having to fix that one either. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I know everyone likes to talk toilets. Until next time, thanks for watching.